It's a day that Maui will never forget. The skies turning orange as a massive inferno took over the community of Lahaina, killing at least 102 people in 2023. A new report by investigators out now, and it accuses Hawaiian officials of not preparing enough despite being warned days in advance of the growing threat. A team of journalists at the Associated Press are now being recognized for their work in covering the fires. They've been announced as finalists in the Scripps Howard Awards in the category of excellence in breaking news coverage. The awards are presented by our parent company, E.W. Scripps. Jennifer Kelleher and Claudia Lauer are two of the journalists involved, and they join us now for more. Jennifer, we'll start with you. Tell us more about this latest report accusing officials of not preparing enough ahead of the wildfires.
This report is commissioned by the Hawaii Attorney General's office. And they sought assistance from an outside organization to compile a comprehensive report. On Friday, they released the second phase of this report. And the Attorney General's office is very clear that they're not trying to place direct blame on anyone. They note that this tragedy was influenced by a multitude of factors, some of them years in the making. And among those issues that the report did find was that there was not enough preparation from officials, as warnings were given days leading to this fire that there was risk of fire with extreme weather conditions, with a hurricane passing far to the south of Hawaii that was generating these strong, wicked winds that ended up fueling the fire.
Claudia, let's bring you in now. In 2023, you did a very detailed investigation into downed power lines and the role those power lines played in the historic wildfire. What did you find?
Sorry, Jennifer actually might be a little bit better to take that one after this, but we found a lot of things actually. There were reports done. Actually, Jennifer, could you take that one? I'm sorry.
Well, Hawaiian Electric, Hawaii's utility, the utility that is responsible for Maui County, has acknowledged that its downed lines caused the initial fire, but it has argued in court filings that it couldn't be responsible for later flare-ups because it had its lines had been de-energized, but before the fire had ignited through the town. And it's there is a huge legal wrangling going on right now over liability and who will ultimately be responsible for the fire and the devastation. There are more than 600 lawsuits that have been filed. It's a huge effort. There has been a settlement announced where Hawaiian Electric and others who are being blamed for the fire, including large landowners, have agreed to some $4 billion settlement, but that's not final yet because there are other things that are at play that need to be worked out, including whether insurance companies, how they can recoup money that they've already paid to policyholders. So there's still a lot of unknowns in terms of determining how folks will be made whole, how victims will be made whole in the end.
And as we've seen with other natural disasters, that have happened over the course of our nation's history, it could take years before we get an answer there. Claudia, this was such a fast-moving story. How did you keep up with all of the information coming in, over the course of your reporting?
Yeah, there were so many moving parts for sure, and so many reporters who contributed to this. A lot of us, seeking answers from a lot of the different entities that were involved in fighting the fire, in evacuations, in researching exactly what went wrong, what could have been done better, et cetera. We did a lot of work, a lot of spreadsheets, the unexciting part of journalism, right? but the part that matters, we did a lot of detailed questions and emails, and tracked how many emails were out, what responses we were waiting for. We still have some out at this point that we're waiting for. So
yeah.
Again, like you said, it's going to take a long time to get answers on everything.
All right, Jennifer and Claudia, thank you again for making time for us today here at Morning Rush. On the scene, coming up next with Del Walton.